Hi, it's Elise from In Our Element. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing one of my favorite pieces of gear. It's my UGQ Bandit 20-degree quilt. So I chose a quilt over a sleeping bag for a few reasons. First of all, I don't like being in confined spaces at all, and I kind of thrash around when I sleep, which my husband really appreciates. And also, sleeping bags have down underneath them. You're surrounded by the down, and once you lay on down and compress it, it's no longer has insulating qualities, so it's just kind of a waste of space and a waste of weight. So it was a hard decision for me. I chose the UGQ over the EE for one reason, basically, because they're very well-made quilts, both of them. But the UGQ is actually comfort rated, and the Enlightened equipment is limit rated. This is going to keep you a little bit warmer based on what degree quilt that you get. Also, I chose to get the 20-degree bag because unless you're going to be camping in very cold or very hot weather, 20 degree is very versatile. If you get too warm, you can always open it up. That's another beauty of a quilt. This particular quilt is a regular length and a regular width. It also does come in a long and a wide version. This version comes in weighing at 27.33 ounces. So UGQ is a very small family-run cottage industry company. We love to support small businesses. And the beauty of that is it's extremely customizable. I chose to order one of their fast track quilts, which are already made. They do all come with a draft collar and the dynamic tension control system on there. If you have time constraints and you need your quilt quickly, this is probably the best option for you. If you're willing to wait, usually 3 to 6 weeks, depending on the season, then you have unlimited options. The dynamic tension control system runs the length of the quilt starting just below the draft collar, and it runs all the way down to where the foot box begins. It's a great option. You can simply just tighten both sides once it's attached to your sleep pad, and it'll cinch around you, keep you a little bit warmer, a little cozier, and keep drafts out. And it also works very well in a hammock for the same reasons, because it'll cinch around and keep you warmer and keep out wind and drafts. This particular quilt's outer is made from 20 denier micro ripstop nylon fabric, and the inner is a 10 denier taffeta, which is a lot softer. It's not quite as durable, but it is satiny and a lot more comfortable. The outer 20 denier is more durable. One thing I really like about this quilt is the fact that the baffles run vertically down to where they hit the foot box. Vertical baffles keep the down from shifting as much, keeps them in place, and you don't get hot spots or cold spots. The foot box is done horizontally. I'm not quite sure why, but I've not had any issues with my feet getting cold or any of that. All the down is collected humanely and ethically. UGQ also overstuffs their quilts to 130% in the torso area and 140% in the foot box area. You can actually add another 1 to 2 ounces of overstuff if weight is not a concern for you. I find this is the perfect amount and keeps me warm just the way it is. A good reason for ordering overstuffing in the torso and the foot box is if you expect to use your quilt for like extended periods of time, you're going to be on trail for a while without any access to laundering, the additional down will actually help retain the performance of the quilt between washings. The draft collar has 2 snaps, right here, and the other ones are somewhere. Oh, here they are. And it also has drawstrings. It has one in the middle, center, front, and it also has 2 in the back. So if you choose, you could just cinch it up from the back and not have an annoying cord hanging in your face all night, which is an option that I don't believe any of the other quilt companies offer. I prefer to use the back ones. It's all a matter of preference. This quilt also comes with the Deluxe pad strap system, which consists of 2 flat 1/2-inch straps, as opposed to the bungee style that they used to use, or I think might still be available. I did order an extra pad strap, and it also has a smaller one at the bottom towards the foot box to keep you nice and cozy. The foot box on this quilt, I chose to get the zippered and drawstring foot box. So there's your zipper. There's your drawstrings at the bottom. You can cinch it right up. The only problem that some people have with this specific foot box is that there is a small hole still at the bottom. There is also a snap though. But that's really, I've never had an issue with that, and it's a simple fix. Stuff a sock in it. So the beauty of getting the non-tapered version with the zippered and drawstring footbacks is that you have the ability to open it up, use it as a blanket. If you get up in the morning and it's cold at camp, you now have a shawl, a blanket, warm shoulders, and I just happen to really like that option. So my 20-degree UGQ Bandit quilt is definitely going to be my quilt of choice, my go-to quilt for 2022. The only other thing I may do is get some in other degrees, but other than that, this baby is what I'll be using. I absolutely adore this quilt. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful and useful, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll know when we upload new videos. And until then, we will see you outside.